athletes as role models. On Nightstand, where comedy doesn't get any more better. And now, the host of Nightstand, Dietrich.
Thanks, folks. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, folks. Welcome to the show. Folks, I'd like you to meet Barbara. Let's give her a hand, huh? Now, Barbara, is my story accurate so far?
You haven't said anything, Dick.
Of course. Now, you're a woman whose marriage is in big trouble because your husband suffers from a terrible addiction. And it's not one of these popular addictions like drugs or alcohol. Or those little pretzel things with a cheese inside that I'm addicted to. No, your husband is suffering from a terrible addiction. In fact, he's addicted to this. That can't be easy to watch. I know it's hard on me. Oh, no, people. So early for that kind of thinking. Now, Barbara, when did you first discover your husband's addiction? Was he inattentive? Was he always working late? Did his forehead smell like silicone?
Well, the real clincher was the day that I asked him for some money, and he stuffed a 20 into my panties.
Well, let me play devil's food advocate for a moment. If you're a normal guy like me, you might go to a strip club maybe 3-4 times a week. But I understand your husband goes almost every night.
Yes, he's been there for the last 34 days in a row.
34 days? That's almost a month.
I mean, I know that he's not cheating on me, but, I mean, the fact that he goes to these places, well, it makes me feel inadequate.
Well, you shouldn't feel that way because you really do look adequate. Grandma, you have a strange look on your face. What do you think about Barbara's problem?
If he likes to spend his time with sexy women, why doesn't she dress hot and sexy?
Ooh.
I know when I wear my G-string,
Okay, I think we get the picture. Thank you.
Yes, but whenever I would dress up like that, Steve would tell me that I look like a cheap slut.
Ooh. Audience, what do you think of this guy, huh? Like to skin him alive, huh? Well, what better time to bring him out than right now? Come on out, Steve. Welcome to the show, Steve. Now, I'm looking at your wife. She seems attractive. You know, it begs the question, why would you go out for a hamburger when you can get ground beef at home? Don't you find her attractive? Don't you find her adequate?
Yeah, I think she's beautiful.
Then why do you have to go to these clubs?
Honey, look, it's no big deal, okay? Look, a guy goes out for a little entertainment. It's strictly look but don't touch.
As opposed to the kinky anonymous sex where you touch but don't look.
Yeah, right. Hey, Dick, I've done nothing to dishonor my wife, okay? Oh, look, I love this little lady. I'm a good provider. I give her candy on her birthday, flowers on Valentine's Day, and I even do that foreplay stuff.
You make it sound like a chore, like you're taking out the garbage.
You mean it isn't? Well, we're going to talk a little bit more about this when we come back. Now, Barbara, you don't like seeing that video of that stripper, am I right?
No, I don't.
Okay, then as we go into commercial, I suggest you don't watch this.
Have you had your lips removed and now can't help but smile? You could be a guest on Nightstand. Give us a call at 555-DICKIE.
Okay, thank you. Welcome back. Welcome back. Our topic tonight, my husband's hooked on strippers, and our guests are Barbara and Stephen. In case you just joined us, welcome back. Our topic tonight, my husband's hooked on strippers, and our guests are Barbara and Stephen. Now, Barbara, Steve says he's normal, but you say he's addicted and has a monkey on his lap.
I'm sorry, but I just can't understand what makes a man want to sit and watch a complete stranger take off her clothes.
Good point. Maybe we should take another look at that video and see if we get any clues. Barbara, looking in that video, it's gotta hurt. It's gotta be like rubbing salt into your womb.
It's humiliating is what it is, Dick.
What about that, Steve? Can't you see how it might be humiliating for your wife to know that you'd rather look at another woman's body, particularly a hot, hard body with silky smooth skin that shines provocatively in the pulsating light as she dances about, and a cool breeze from an air conditioner comes in and activates her high beams?
Barb, how many times do I have to tell you, this has nothing to do with you. Nothing at all.
My husband wants to be with a stripper, and it has nothing to do with me. Excuse me, but just the thought of you and one of those women makes me want to vomit.
Whoa. Well, Mueller, get the doggy bags ready, because we've got one of those women waiting backstage. Folks, direct from the reasonably famous Thong Kong Club, please welcome Steve's favorite stripper, Miss Libby Spinner. Give her a hand. Libby, welcome to the show. Welcome to the show, and may I just say, humana. Now, Libby, you look reasonable, intelligent, incredibly well-proportioned. As a woman, surely you must understand how Barbara feels.
Sure, we hear it all the time.
And it doesn't bother you?
No. The truth is we're providing a service here. Gentlemen like Steve come in, have a beer, relax from all the pressures from work, and, just take in a little entertainment.
That's it? You don't think you're harming a marriage?
No. Look, all we do is get them hot and bothered and send them home, where it's up to the wives to finish the job, okay?
And you're proud of what you do?
Yes. I love my job. I mean, every night's a new challenge.
So it's not the same old bump and grind. Grandma, I see that look on the back of your face, and are you embarrassed by this at all?
No, I just want to know, are those boobs real?
Good question. Libby, have you upgraded your dual airbags?
These are all mine, Dick.
Ooh, factory direct. Okay, so Libby, could you help us out here? What is life like at a strip club? Tell us.
Well, we prefer to call it a gentleman's club, Dick.
A gentleman's club? How can you call men that leer at women while they take their clothes off gentlemen?
Exotic dancing, it's an art form.
And I suppose it's art when you do a lap dance all over a married man's crotch.
Ooh, how about that, Libby?
Hey, sometimes you feel like a nut, sometimes you don't. Come on, it's harmless.
I don't think they're with you on this one, Libby.
No, it really is harmless. It's like innocent play acting.
Oh, well, maybe we're not giving you the benefit of the doubt. Maybe you could show us exactly how innocent it is. Would you mind giving us a little demonstration? I'll take your seat. Mueller, can you give us a little atmosphere music? All right, how about Very good. I see a hand out here. Let me get to that man over there. Good. What's your point, sir?
I think a woman taking her clothes off in public like that is wrong. It's disgusting and degrading, and it makes me sick.
Come on, folks. Come on. It's always good to hear from the gay community.
Dick, now you see why Steve spends all that innocent, it means nothing, honey, time with her.
Well, honey, we share quality time together. And who cares who's priming the pump as long as you own the well?
Wow. Once again, Steve offers some potentially explosive proof. Or does he? Stick around, because unless a thong comes between them, we'll see some more of Libby dancing cheek to cheek.
What's got him all worked up?
I don't know, Laverne. I don't know.
Find out in Laverne and Shirley tomorrow at 8:30 on the Paramount Channel.
From New York City, it's America's most famous movie critic, Jay Sherman.
Hello, I'm Jay Sherman, and this is Coming Attractions. Tonight, I'll be reviewing the latest Tim Burton movie, Edward Plungerhand.
Please shoot me.
It's Arnold Schwarzenegger's latest film, Rabbi P.I.
Reviewing the latest movies and interviewing the stars.
You compare yourself to Sharon Stone? Don't you?
Later at 2:30 on the Paramount Channel.
Can we get a shot of that?
The Secret of My Success by Michael J. Fox.
Whoa!
Motivation.
Napoleon wasn't as motivated as Alex.
Relationships.
I just can't feel comfortable in a relationship unless I'm number one.
Positive criticism.
You can be really cunning, devious, and manipulative when you want to be.
And self-esteem.
What happened to that grandiose, self-important, pompous kid we knew and loved?
Michael J. Fox in Family Ties tomorrow at 7 on the Paramount Channel.
Boy, was I great.
We're back, and we're talking about men addicted to strippers, in particular, this tantalizing stripper extraordinaire, Libby Spinner, a woman whose career is taking off. Yeah, we have a question here.
Yes, I've heard about exotic nude dancers who can pick up money off the stage without using their hands. Do you go to school for that, or is that a God-given talent?
Ooh, good question.
It's muscle control. It takes a lot of practice.
What's the toughest part?
I'd imagine giving change. All right, my next guest fulfills the FCC's requirement to be socially relevant. He's Nightstand's unpaid consultant and the author of this new book on sexual repression called You Ain't Nothing But a Horn Dog. Please welcome back Dr. Lonnie Lanier. Give him a hand. Dr. Lonnie, great to see you again.
Great to be back, Dick.
Now, Dr. Lonnie, you've been watching what's going on here, and when you think of strippers, what's the first thing that pops up? Oh, no, people. Please, people.
Well, that depends, Dick. For many men, when they see Libby stripping, it's a naughty act.
And that's what excites them.
Exactly.
Well, Doc, is that sick or is that normal?
Well, it depends on your definition of sick. Why, I once had a patient who got his jollies by dressing up as a cop and busting hookers.
But, Doc, Dr. Lonnie, aren't all patient-doctor sessions supposed to be kept private? Okay, let's get back to Steve and Barbara. Now, and let's cut right to the heart of the meat of the matter. Is Steve's case typical, or better yet, is it common?
Very much so. Steve married Barbara because she reminded him of his mother.
Ah.
But he's actually turned on by a girl like Libby.
Ooh, yeah.
So he seeks out her performances surreptitiously.
And by surreptitiously, you mean he'd like to cover her with syrup. A very common fantasy. But you know, Doc, it's interesting. Steve doesn't want Barbara to be dirty and nasty, yet he likes to watch other women who are that way.
Exactly.
And is there a name for this condition?
Yes, it's called the dirty, slutty bitch syndrome.
Doc, come on now. This is ridiculous. I really love Barbara, okay? I just really like stripping. One has nothing to do with the other.
What are you talking about? I'm the one that you should come to for sexual gratification. I mean, can't you see how much I want to turn you on to?
Honey, what would you want to do that for? You're my wife.
Steve, it looks like we got a bigger problem here than we first thought. I mean, Doc, do you have any idea how you're going to fix this thing?
Actually, Dick, I do. In fact, while I was munching on some Cheez-Its from my dressing room honor bar and listening to Steve a little earlier, it occurred to me that Steve might be the perfect candidate for my Lanier Center for Marital Reinvigoration.
Ooh, sounds interesting. What do you do there, Doc?
We teach wives how to strip.
Oh. In fact, I think we have a picture of your center. Mueller, can you put that up on the screen for me, please? Wow, I gotta be honest with you, Doc, it looks kind of dirty and sleazy.
Exactly. And that's how we attract men like Steve. Oh. So we set up a place where they can view their wives as the object of their perverted, depraved fantasies.
Ooh, very innovative. Very innovative, Doc.
Thank you, Dick. I call it psychotherapy with a 2-drink minimum.
Sounds great. You have to have a wife to join?
Hey, I didn't marry my wife to make her into some bimbo stripper.
Bimbo? Hey, you don't have to be worried about being married much longer then.
What?
If you don't have enough respect to treat me like a slut, then we are finished.
Honey, come on.
Audience. You want to see Barbara treated like a slut? Yeah! How about it, Steve? How about it? All right, Steve.
Okay. I'll give it a shot.
All right, give him that. Very good.
Congratulations, Steve.
Okay, when we return, we're going to hear what else Dr. Lonnie has to say, plus we'll find another excuse to show this tape.
You can get Dick on the World Wide Web. Cruise on by.
Welcome back. The topic, strippers are ruining my marriage, and Steve has agreed to be a good husband and view his wife Barbara in a whole new red light. Now, because we're about to see a woman moving about suggestively and stripping down to almost nothing, I want to give a chance for all you teenagers at home to just get up and leave the room right now, okay? Just stand up and just vacate the room right now. Go ahead. Okay, they should be gone by now. Dr. Lonnie, what exactly is going to happen now?
Well, as you remember, Steve and Barbara's marriage is jeopardized because the only women he can appreciate as sex object are women who work as strippers.
Oh, you mean women like this? Libby?
Well, now we're going to sensitize Steve to view not only Libby, but his wife Barbara in the same way.
Ooh, that's good medicine, Doc. I mean, whoever would have thought of putting men addicted to strippers in a strip club setting to weed them off strippers? What's your success rate?
Well, we don't have any results yet. We've only been doing it for 5 years.
Oh, okay. Folks, are you ready to meet the new Barbara? Yeah! Okay, come on out, Barbarella. Barbara, how do you feel?
Well, I'm a little nervous, but I'm ready.
Oh, okay. Steve, how about you?
Yeah, I don't know about this, Dick. It's...
Steve, don't you want to save your marriage and have some fun to boot? Come on.
Okay, all right, let's get this over with.
Okay.
What do I do? What do I do?
You start by pretending that Barbara's your stripper for the night, okay? Tell her exactly what you'd like.
All right, Mueller, help us out with some atmosphere as we all take a seat at Club Dick.
Barbara, strip.
Steve, she's yours for the evening. Come on, tell her what you want.
I want you to take it off. Take it all off.
You know what, Doc? Let me help out here. I think I know what you're looking for. So, baby, big spenders in the house. Come on, huh? Let's make Daddy's pants puppet dance. Yeah. Oh, now we're cooking. Yeah. Shake your money maker, baby. Come on and please your daddy. I got some money for you.
Wow, Barbara.
Come on, give your man what he wants. Shake it, baby, shake it. Yeah.
Dick, I think Barbara and Steve have the idea.
Shut up, Lanier. Get your own girl.
Hey, shut up yourself, Dietrich. This baby's mine. Come on, baby, work for it.
Hey, come on. Come on, what about me, baby? Come on. I'm the sailor in town. I came for the show, too.
The guest.
Barbara, what are you thinking?
I feel great. I've never had men respond to me like that. Well, hey, maybe you think I could get a job doing this?
Oh, yeah, you could pull down plenty.
Oh. How about you, Steve? What are you thinking?
Hey, I love her. She is so slimy.
Well, I think it worked, everybody. Give him a hand. Dr. Lonnie, congratulations, it worked. We got them back together. Well, we taught a husband and wife to develop some mutual respect for one another by breaking down the restrictive barriers of honesty and decency. And I don't know about you, but that's what makes this job so rewarding. Oh, one other thing. Kids, you can come back in the room now. You missed a great ending. For now, I'm Dick Dietrich.
Hey, Nightstand isn't over yet. There's a brand new episode coming right up.
Very nice of you. Thank you. Thank you. Big time sports. How many guys here at one time or another haven't dreamed of hitting a grand slam or throwing a winning touchdown or walking around the locker room without a towel because you're not embarrassed about your size? Sure, we all have, because sports are part of our